don't know if the earlier video will be there or not. If it is lost, I will upload the first part. I will upload it again. Right now, all right, there was a power cut, so we are taking this as a second part of day 10 video and the last part of capital gain we are doing. So let me go again and revise all for all of you. Okay, let me conclude and then I'll do the vertical revision. I'm doing exemptions. So anyone watching this, first pause. This is the second part of day 10. First you watch the first part. Okay. I don't know what happened to the... I'm not getting 1 second, dear students. 1 minute. Okay, we were doing exemptions. So I want to start directly with the last one, what we were doing. 54G and 54GA. These are the two ones which we were doing, 54G and 54GA, dear students. Let us go together because these both are same. Any person can avail this. So it's a company, LLP, partnership firm, anyone can avail this. What they need to do? Yes, what they need to do? It's short term or long term, kahin bhi milega. What you need to do? Sell land, building, plant and machinery and shift it from urban to rural area. Mine is a paper manufacturing industry or a cottage industry, and I am selling the land, building, plant and machinery in Hyderabad and shifting it to a rural area where labor is very cheap, material is nearby. Then I can sell the land, building, plant and machinery here and purchase land, building, plant and machinery in the rural area. Which asset they need to purchase? Land, building, plant and machinery, not furniture, goodwill and all. What is time limit for purchasing? 1 year backward, 3 years forward. From the date from the date of transfer. There's no compulsory acquisition. You're just shifting your industrial undertaking, land, building, plant and machinery from urban to rural. So whenever you transfer, from the date of transfer, within 3 years, you can purchase land, building, plant and machinery. And how much will be exempt? Investment or capital gain, whichever is lower. Is it possible to revoke? Yes, if the asset is transferred. I've sold it in Hyderabad, I've purchased in my native. There, I should not sell it within 3 years. If I sell, it's revoked. And if it is revoked, it will be taxable as short term. Is CGS available? Yes, because this time the time of investment is 3 years. So by the end of the financial year, if I am not able to purchase before due date of filing the return, make sure we put the money in the capital gain account scheme. Promise coming 3 years, we will purchase land, building, plant and machinery in the rural area and use this money. If we misuse or don't use it for 3 years, it will become taxable. Okay. So 54G is over. Shifting of land and building and plant and machinery from urban to rural. Last one, 54GA. Any person, short term or long term, shifting of land, building, plant and machinery from urban to SEZ. What is SEZ? Special Economic Zone. SEZ, I will teach again in section AA, but the gist, it's like a foreign country inside India. तो इंडिया के अंदर every state is having its SEZ, and in that SEZ, if you have set up an industrial unit, you get lot of exemptions, benefit, GST नहीं लगेगा, custom नहीं लगेगा. Only promise is you need to export your goods or services. So if you are shifting your land, building, plant and machinery from Hyderabad to the outskirts of Hyderabad in the SEZ, from urban to SEZ, you can claim exemption in 54GA. What do you need to acquire land, building, plant and machinery in SEZ? Time limit 1 year backward, 3 years forward. Construct nahi karna hai, kharidna hai. From the date of transfer, there is no compulsory acquisition here. Investment in new asset or capital gain, whichever is lower, is exempt. Can it be revoked? Yes. Within 3 years, don't purchase the asset. When the exemption is revoked, it is taxable in the year when there is a default. Yes, it's taxable as short-term capital gain. Whether CGS is applicable? Yes. Okay. 54F is one left, वो थोड़ा अकेला ही है. अभी हम क्या करेंगे, सब वापस से एक बार रिवाइज करेंगे. I know I've been repeating to make you understand, to make you learn, so that when you apply and solve the problems in next 15 minutes, the class will be over. We'll solve some good problems. And homework is, I'm doing the problems. अभी जो आपको stamp duty, slum sale कराया, वो study material के ही है. But do more problems. If you have doubt, connect with us in the Telegram group. Clear your doubts. Your doubt may not come in final exam, but little bit doubt in your mind. If you are hesitating to ask, कभी गलती होगी तो 100 ग्राम डांट खा लेना दीप्ति मैम की, लेकिन डाउट तो पूछो. हाँ, if you are not clearing your doubt, it will literally like थोड़ा सा confidence कम हो जाता है, which I don't want. I want you to work very hard and then headstrong go and give your exams. ठीक है, तो शुरू करें इसको. Right, चलो. $54. Sell the house, residential house. Buy the house. 1 year backward, 2 years forward, purchase 3 years. Yes. From the date of transfer or compulsory acquisition. And exempt is investment in capital asset or capital gain, whichever is lower. Here note 1, I have already explained कि अगर 2 crore से कम है आपका capital gain, you can sell 1 house and buy 2 houses. Otherwise, sell house, buy house. Is exemption revoked? Yes, the second house should not be sold within 3 years. If it is revoked, it is taxable as short-term capital gain. Okay, right. So 54 is sell the house, buy the house. 54B is sell urban agricultural land. Within heart of city, if you are having plot which is used by you or your parents at least for 2 years for agricultural purpose. So it's an agricultural land, but urban agricultural land. So if you transfer rural agricultural land, there is no capital gain. Agricultural income pe tax nahi hai. But urban agricultural land, if you're transferring, there is capital gain. You need to purchase against that urban agricultural land, urban or rural. Sell kya karna hai? Urban. Buy kya karna hai? Urban or rural. And there's no construction, so only 2 years time to purchase. Rest all is same. 54D. Land, building, plant and machinery forming an industrial undertaking. I told you that plastic units, if they are hazardous, they are shifting it. So we have to sell our land, building, only land building. Here it is plant and machinery also. Here it is not there. Only land and building compulsory you need to sell to government and purchase it in the industrial park where government is giving 3 years forward. 54D कोई भी ले सकता है. 54 EC and EE go hand in hand. Any person for long-term capital asset. 54 EC sell land and building and buy bonds. NHAI bonds, REC bonds, railway bonds. 54 EE sell anything, painting, jewelry, anything and buy specified mutual fund. यहाँ क्या खरीदना है आपको? Bonds. यहाँ क्या खरीदना है? Mutual fund. Time is 6 months and it's very easy within 6 months from the date of transfer to purchase the bonds. So Here, you don't have CGA scheme applicable. The answer is no. देखो बाकी सब जगह yes है, left to right. Here it is no. Okay, that's what is 54E and EE. Now let us revise 54G and GA. 54G is any person, short term or long term, shift your land, building, plant and machinery from urban to rural. 54GA from urban to SEZ. ठीक है? Land building, 1 year backward, 3 years forward time है आपको खरीदने के लिए, and it should not be revoked. I mean, say it will be revoked if you sell it within 3 years. Okay, right. I don't know why I'm not able to find part 1 in my own YouTube live chat. Did you all attend? Can some of you comment if you have attended the first part? This is part 2 because there was a power cut. And definitely, if it is not there, part 1, I will put up, watch that first and then this part. I'm doing the recording. That's good to we have it. Okay, now let me go left to right. Okay, 54F एक बाकी है, उसको अलग से करेंगे. कर ले, कल भी किया था हमने 54F. Individuals and HUFs only. No partnership firm, no one. Long-term capital asset. Any capital asset you sell other than residential house, okay, and you should have one residential house on that day maximum, and you need to purchase the residential house. कुछ भी बेचो, घर खरीदो. घर बेच के घर खरीदो, 54. Sell the house, buy the house, 54. Sell urban agricultural land, buy rural or urban agricultural, 54B. Land building industrial undertaking, 54D. 54EC, land building बेचो, bonds खरीदो. 54EE, मैम आप तो कैसे फटाफट बोल रहे हैं, आप भी बोल सकते हैं. I know this you call it as learning or mugging up, but for this table, this is a foolproof method. I'm teaching since years, बेटा. ऐसे ही करना पड़ेगा, इसको बार बार रिपीट करना पड़ेगा. 54EC, sell land and building, buy bonds. 54EE, कुछ भी बेचो, म्यूचुअल फंड खरीदो. 54F, sell anything, buy house, and you should not have more than one house. And because you are buying a house, time limit is 1 year backward, 2 years forward, construction also 3 years forward. From the date of transfer, in case of compulsory acquisition, from the date you receive the amount. Yeah. Now, why 54F is different is this. Look at this. How much is exempt? Investment or capital gain, whichever is lower. Investment or capital gain? Capital gain aa raha hai 50 lakhs. You have invested 150 lakh. Whichever is lower is exempt. Only for section 54, you have some formula. And this is not a formula. I have given it in note 2. तो डायरेक्टली आई वांट टू गो टू नोट 2, और कल ही मैंने आपको नोट 2 लिखा दिया है. इट्स लाइक अ क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन. सी, आई हैव सोल्ड ज्वेलरी, इंडेक्स कॉस्ट कैपिटल गेन आया. ठीक है, कैपिटल गेन आ गया. नाउ आई हैव सोल्ड ज्वेलरी एंड व्हाट एम आई बाइंग? हाउस. I should not hold already more than one house. Okay. House I am purchasing from 35 lakhs. Ma'am, jewelry sold 100 lakhs, but house to 35 lakhs ka liya hai. So proportionate exemption you will take. Super duper easy. Sale consideration 100 hai, तो आपका capital gain कितना है? 25. Net sale consideration लेना अगर expenses है. Investment कम क्यों किए? I don't know if you all have finished insurance claims in your accounts. Average clause policy. Why did you do under insurance? So they reimburse less. Comment below if you can correlate. It's the same. Sale consideration is 100. Capital gain is 25. Investment is 35. How much it will be exempt? 35 into 25 by 100, 8.75. Ma'am, but मैंने 35 का घर खरीदा है. Long term capital gain 25 or investment in new house 35. whichever is lower. तो मुझे 25 का exemption दो. That's for all the other exemptions other than long term capital gain. long term capital gain कितना मिलेगा बेटा आपको? हाँ, proportionate. 54F is saying 100 का घर बेचा, capital gain is 25. So why did you invest 35? Proportionate only. 25 into 35 divided by 100 उतना ही मिलेगा. And NHA and REC bonds you can't purchase for that year and next year more than 50 lakhs. For one residential house situated, can you avail exemption in 54 and 54F both? Yes. अगर मैंने एक घर बेच के एक घर खरीदा है, I have sold the house and I have purchased the house. So I availed 54. And I sold jewelry also and I purchased house. Can I avail 54 and 54F both? I've worked out problems also for this in regular batch. It will take time. But मैं आपको एक example अभी बता सकती हूँ. Sale consideration 100. आपका index cost of acquisition 75, 25. And you have purchased the house for 100. तो पूरा 25 एग्जाम ले लो और कैपिटल गेन ले लो. यहाँ तक क्लियर है? You have sold the house and you have purchased the house. So house purchased or capital gain, short long term capital gain, whichever is lower exempt. Abhi bhi 75 rupees house is free. Only 25 you claim, no? Now I have sold this. I have sold house. Now I have sold jewelry. I think I must have printed the example. अच्छा, ये एग्जाम्शन रिवोक्ड का एग्जाम्पल है. ठीक है, वो भी बताएंगे हम. हाँ, अब ना मैंने ज्वेलरी बेची. सेल कंसिडरेशन 50 रुपए, इंडेक्स कॉस्ट 30 और ज्वेलरी 20. अगेंस्ट ज्वेलरी 20 कैन आई क्लेम रिमेनिंग 75? आर यू गेटिंग? घर बेच के आई हैव परचेज्ड हाउस, बट द हाउस परचेज्ड इज ह्यूज and capital gain is low. Remaining jewelry I have sold and I have purchased the house. Can I claim 54F also? Not for the same part, but here I have used 25 for the remaining 75. All clear to all of you, right? Same way, can I avail sell the residential house? मैंने घर तो बेचा और नया घर खरीदा 12 रुपए का. इसी को वापस लिखते हैं. लॉन्ग टर्म कैपिटल गेन इज 25. हाउस परचेज्ड 54 में 10. I've just purchased 10 lakhs का घर. Still I have capital gain. I have sold the house for 100. Capital gain is 25. But new house I have purchased for 10. घर बेच के घर खरीदा 10 लाख का. Can I adjust balance capital gain in selling the house and buying 54 EC bonds? क्या 15 लाख के बॉन्ड ले लूं, चलेगा? Yes. In short, can you avail two exemptions, different exemptions in one capital gain? Answer is yes, if it suits all the condition. घर बेच के घर खरीदो 54. घर बेच के आप bonds खरीदो, land and building, you sell it and buy the bonds, 54 EC. Clear to all of you? Right. Put some comment at least. All clear or not? These are very nice pointers for practical problem solving and you will not find it anywhere. Chalo. So all the exemptions are cleared. Can we just say the gist orally? What is 54? Sell the house, buy the house, long term, only for individual and HM. What is 54B? Sell urban agricultural land, buy urban or rural agricultural land. But agricultural land which you have sold must be used by individual or his parents at least for 2 years for agricultural purpose. It's okay if you don't use it and you have given on rent to a farmer and he is doing farming there. That will do. 54D, sell land and building, compulsory industrial undertaking which is shifting, and there you buy the land and building. 54D. 54EC, sell land and building, buy bonds. 54EE, sell anything, buy mutual funds. 54F, sell anything, buy house. But here cross multiply, full exemption is not available. 54G, shifting of land, building, plant and machinery from urban to rural. 54GA, shifting of land, building, plant and machinery from urban to SEZ. Super duper clear to all of you? Yes, right? So that's all for exemptions. एक बार फिर से टेबल देखो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, लेफ्ट टू राइट देखते हैं. लेफ्ट टू राइट. इंडिविजुअल्स एंड एचएफ्स के लिए 54, 54B and 54F. Rest all the exemptions are for any person. 54 घर बेच के घर खरीदो, 54 बॉन्ड्स और ये सब लॉन्ग टर्म है, बाकी शॉर्ट टर्म और लॉन्ग टर्म है. दिस इफ यू कैन रिमेंबर फाइन, अदरवाइज डोंट वरी. Sell what and buy is clear. Time limit if it is construction and all 3 years, otherwise 2 years. But here shifting of industrial undertaking from urban to rural, urban to SEZ also 3 years time is given. From the date of transfer or capital gain, everywhere investment or capital gain, whichever is lower is exempt, except 54F where it is cross multiply. In कुछ formula है, investment in new asset divide by net sale consideration into capital gain, but it is nothing. Sale consideration में capital gain इतना है तो investment में कितना? Why did you under invest? Is it possible to revoke all exemptions? Yes. Whatever you purchase, don't sell it for 3 years. Don't obtain loan against the bonds and mutual fund. If it is revoked, everything is short term except 54EC, क्योंकि bonds तो एक साल में ही long term हो जाते हैं. And they said for 3 years, don't sell it. If you sell it, it will be taxable as long term. 54EE, mutual funds, if you sell it within 3 years, it will be long term. 1 year के beyond ही long term. 54F, sell anything and buy house. 54F, ये long term होगा अगर revoke होगा तो. CGS is applicable everywhere except 54EC and EE, where time for purchase is only 6 months from the date of transfer. कोई CGA scheme applicable नहीं है. Even अगर March में you have sold the house and you want to buy bonds, 6 months is like September. So due date के beyond CGA scheme is not applicable. Okay, right. So with this, let us do a nice sum for exemption and this and small joint agreement और एक दो छोटे topic रह गए. So tomorrow 10-15 minutes in the beginning it will be capital gain and then we are doing income from other sources. और अभी हम कर रहे हैं प्रॉब्लम नंबर 33. मेरे साथ पढ़ो, बहुत अच्छा प्रॉब्लम है. इन डेप्थ एग्जामिशंस आपके पूरे प्रैक्टिस हो जाएंगे. या and homework is please spare 1 hour today itself. Today you have watched exemption. Today only study material के problems 1 hour में कर लो. Simple छोटे छोटे problems है. Don't count the pages. They are giving lot of notes which are explanatory. You need not write all those notes in the final exam. Chalo. Mr. Roy owned a residential house in Chennai. It was acquired by Roy on 10/10/2008 for 20 lakhs. He sold it for 53 lakhs on 4/11/22. So what is the sale consideration, dear students? Sale consideration. Yes, 53 lakhs. But the stamp duty value is 70 lakhs, section 50C. And if the stamp duty value is more, you need to take that. Assessee paid 2% of sale consideration as brokerage. Okay. 2% brokerage on actual sale consideration we will take, though stamp duty value is the sale consideration. I'll clear it when I solve the problem. Ray acquired another residential house. घर बेच के क्या खरीदे आपने? घर खरीदे 8 lakhs. So can you claim 54? Yes, on 10/12 only. And he deposited 5 lakh on 10/4/23. Okay. So you have deposited in the CGS scheme. How much is deposited in the CGS scheme? 5 lakh. 1 minute. Sorry, not in CGS. 5 lakh on 10/4/23 and 5 lakh on 15 June in the capital gain bonds of REC. रेलवे के बॉन्ड्स खरीदे, तो बॉन्ड्स खरीदने के लिए 6 months का टाइम है फ्रॉम द डेट ऑफ ट्रांसफर. ट्रांसफर कब किया घर? चेक करो. He sold the house on 4/11. 4/11 से प्लस 6 months. 4/12, 4 January, 4 February, 4 March, 4 April, 4 May. खत्म. So 10th April को you have put 5 lakhs in the bonds. Will you take 54 EC? Yes. But this you will not claim. 15 June ko, because 6 months time from the date of transfer is over. Sorry, you will not get exemption benefit. I repeat, 54 EC ke liye 6 months time is from the date of transfer. Is it a beautiful problem for practice? He deposited 4 lakh on 6th July and 3 lakh on 1/11 in CGS. CGS, you have sold the house, promise you will purchase. So you have to deposit it before due date of filing the return. So ye milega, ye nahi milega. Due date of filing the return is July. He is a proprietor, Mr. Roy. So 3 lakh jo aapne 1/11 ko kiya, nahi milega. I'll make you write a note. Compute the capital gain chargeable to tax. He doesn't have any other income. And he decided to construct additional floor with the CGS money. वो ठीक है. But if you have deposited before due date of filing the return in CGS, you will get the exemption. Otherwise, you will not get. शुरू करें साथ में. Yes, it's a nice problem number 33. आराम से करो अपनी नोटबुक में मेरे साथ अभी. Let us do it. Problem number 33. I want all of you to write it as complete problem with exemptions. Now I have taught you many exemptions, but frankly, in your exam, if you ask me 54, घर बेच के घर खरीदो, घर बेच के bonds खरीदो, 54 है. मैम ऐसा नहीं है कि यही पढ़ के जाए तो चलेगा, नो. ऐसा नहीं है बेटा, सब पढ़ना पड़ेगा, but definitely. All right. Chalo, let us solve it. Problem number 33. Computation of income of X Ray. I'm saying Roy Ray. And we will write the explanation on very nicely. We have sold the house. So always take sale consideration. As per section 50C, star mark ये लिख के आना. कुछ तो सेक्शंस याद करने ही होंगे आपको. 50B आज ही कराया, स्लम सेल. 50C स्टैम्प ड्यूटी and all the exemptions. Today's class is like, core pumping heart of the capital gain chapter. Same way business at 3rd class I did add less. वैसे ही ये. और ये कल भी थोड़ा सा तो चलेगा. थोड़े छोटे छोटे टॉपिक्स रह गए हैं. बायबैक है, डेवलपमेंट ऑफ द प्रॉपर्टी है, वो मैं कराऊंगी. कुछ भी नहीं छोड़ना है हमको. चलो. What is actual sale consideration, dear students? 53 lakhs. What is the stamp duty value? 70 lakhs. Is it more than 10%? Yes. And if the stamp duty value is high, what will you take? Yes. Stamp duty value as the sale consideration, 70 lakhs. Le lo. Now, less index cost of acquisition. Sorry, before that, is there some transfer related expenses? Yes, sorry. तो पहले तो expenses of transfer. Expenses of transfer में, I'm reading the problem for you. 2% brokerage. Now, very crucial here is pitfall. वंडरला के स्लाइड में नहीं गिरना है बेटा हमको। मैम 2% ब्रोकरेज, नो 70 lakhs का, नो 70 lakhs इज द स्टैम्प ड्यूटी वैल्यू वाले ने बोला। जब हम रजिस्ट्रार के पास बोले ये प्रॉपर्टी की वैल्यू तो 70 lakhs है, कैपिटल गेन 70 पे दो, आपने 53 lakhs में खरीदा है तो वो डिफरेंस उनके लिए गिफ्ट में टैक्स हो जाएगा, which I have already explained you. But 2% brokerage will all, broker को तो actually the deal is at which rate 53, stamp duty value हम देख लेंगे, कैपिटल गेन हम देख लेंगे, लेकिन ब्रोकर आपने डील कितने में कराया 53 lakhs, एक्चुअल सेल कंसिडरेशन उसका 2%। नाइस नो, गूगली जहां गड़बड़ हो सकती है 1,06,000। What is the net sale consideration? You know, I can go for hours solving the capital gain problem. Once you know the concept, 5-5 मिनट में एक exemption के problem होंगे और इतने easy हैं। 68,94,000. Please comment below if you want to solve 2-3 more problems. I will add on in the next sheet and we will take it in tomorrow's class. नेट सेल कंसिडरेशन आपका आ गया। अब लेस indexed cost of acquisition. We have exceeded our time today. There was a power cut, but thank you so much. You all are with me right now. I have also delayed my lunch. 11 to 1:30 is our timing and it's 2:10 और 10-15 minutes और लगेगा, but ये लिंक है, इसको छोड़ नहीं सकते। तो आज का क्लास थोड़ा लंबा चल रहा है, 3 घंटे हो गए हैं। भूलना नहीं है किसी को, नहीं तो डांट पड़ेगी कि ऐसे लंबे क्लास क्यों ले रहे हैं। हाँ, अब देखो, Roy has purchased the house for 20 lakhs in the year, in which year? 2008 October. So 2008 October मतलब 8 और 9. $137 और 331. अच्छा है या नहीं? हाँ, 2008-9 में you have purchased house, that time 137 is the index. 22-23 331. If you are watching it for any other year, it's just the index will change, but बाकी तो same ही रहेगा। 137 में what was available has become 331. So 20 lakhs is how much? 20 lakhs into 331 divided by 137. See, sometimes we'll exceed the time like this, and I know you all are feeling hungry, but थोड़ा नाश्ता अच्छा करके आओ please. 48,32,117. 48,32,117. There is no index cost of improvement. घर बेच के घर ले रहे हैं, तो long term capital gain is coming $20,61,883. I was prepared कि 3 की जगह 4 क्लास भी लग सकते हैं, क्योंकि अभी आपको सिखाना है कि अगर एग्जेम्पशन रिवोक हो गया तब कैसे करेंगे, पहले ये कर लो। सेल कंसिडरेशन इज क्लियर, एक्सपेंसेस ऑन ट्रांसफर, index cost of acquisition, so we are getting capital gain 21,61,883. Now exemptions, less section 54. What have you sold? You have sold house, and against that you are deciding to purchase house and you're putting the money deposit in CGAS. कब deposit किया आपने CGAS में? 6th of July 2023. Is it eligible? Yes. I hope you all are getting. घर बेच के I want to buy house, and for that I have put the money in CGS. Is it eligible? Yes. Second, they have put deposit in CGAs on 1/11/2023 rupees 3 lakh. यहाँ पे लिखना है not eligible. See, if you don't write like this, dear students, you'll have to write big notes, जिसको बहुत time लगेगा. तो अभी लिख लो आप, हाँ, not eligible. This is not eligible because you have invested beyond due date. Other than this, Roy already acquired another house for 8 lakh. 8 lakh का तो एक घर बेच के घर ले लिया. Yeah, house purchased. Can he sell the house and buy the house? Yes. Can he additionally, whatever house he has purchased, on that he is deciding to construct one more floor. For that he is putting the money in CGS before due date of filing the return. So 12 lakh rupees you can claim in your exemption under 54. Now, Section 54EC. Sell the house, buy the bonds. REC bonds. Yes. So he acquired the bonds 5 lakh rupees. You know, I want all of you to write here. Bonds खरीदने का time क्या है? Within 6 months from date of transfer. What is date of transfer? 4/11. 4/11/22 bracket में date of transfer. This all you have to write, dear students, in exam कि date of transfer से 6 months के अंदर. Yeah, this is already a past exam question for 8 marks. You have to purchase within 6 months from 4/11/22. Don't worry, I will revise everything tomorrow right from shares, tax of capital gain. Please keep patience. I also want you to learn with lot of clarity. Otherwise, मेरा effort, आपका effort waste है ना बेटा. कल आधा घंटा और कैपिटल गेन को लगाते हैं 4th क्लास, फिर इनकम फ्रॉम अदर सोर्स शुरू करेंगे, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. चलो, तो 4/11 से 6 मंथ्स के अंदर पैसे डाल देना है. तो आपने कब इन्वेस्ट किए? Invested on 10th April 2023, 5 lakh rupees. Is it eligible? Yes. Next investment is on 15th June 2023. कितने रुपए डाले कैपिटल गेन अकाउंट स्कीम में? One second, let me read it very carefully for all of you. Roy acquired a residential house, 8 lakhs, done. And he deposited 5 lakh on 10th April in the REC bonds. And on 15th June, he has put another 5 lakh. Not eligible. Not eligible, ऐसे लिख देना. क्योंकि 4/11 से 6 months, 4/12, 4 January, 4th February, 4th March, 4th April, 4th May. 15 June को डाले तो 54 EC नहीं मिलता. Time limit is over. This much you will exempt. And what is the long-term capital gain taxable for Roy? 17 lakhs का exemption है, तो 361,883 rounded off to multiples of 10 क्योंकि कोई और income नहीं है. 880. अब पूछा नहीं है, but just to explain extra, Roy is not having any other income and he is an individual. Can he avail basic exemption? Basic exemption मिलेगा. मैं tax calculate कर रही हूँ for practice. Don't calculate in final exam if they don't ask. If they just ask taxable income खत्म. But अभी तो करो ना. We are in learning mode. 361,880. क्या सेल किया था? घर. तो बेसिक एग्जेम्पशन मिलेगा रॉय को 2,50,000. अभी बैलेंस इनकम 111,880. इस पे टैक्स कितना आएगा 20% because you've sold the house. 22,376. Now something I want you all to answer. Next, what should be my step? I've given basic exemption. If there is salary income 1 lakh, remaining 1,50,000 unutilized basic exemption, we will deduct it here. Yeah, and we have calculated the tax 20% because property is sold. Had it been long-term capital gain on shares, 10%. Short-term capital gain on shares, 15%. Yes, I want someone to answer. It's a challenge. Who can answer correctly? कि अभी क्या आएगा? जो लोग जूम लिंक से अटेंड कर रहे हैं, यहाँ भी चैट बॉक्स ऑन है, लाइव भी ऑन है यूट्यूब में से. यस, rebate under section 87A. Rebate is always deducted first, and on balance tax he says you have to take. Is Roy's income less than 5 lakh? Yes. Is he eligible for rebate? Yes. How much? 12,500. 9876 is the balance tax. On this add ESES 4%. ESES के बाद rebate नहीं होगा, पहले rebate minus होगा. Whatever is the balance tax on that, you will do the ESES. Like even surcharge, you add it and then you take the ESES. So 9876 into 4%. That is 395. So what is the tax payable? 10,271. 10,271 is the tax. How is the whole problem? थोड़ा सा ज्यादा बड़ा है मैम. देखो, 70 lakhs is the sale consideration, stamp duty higher than actual consideration, but brokerage is paid 2% on actual. See, like spare rent, municipal value, whichever is higher, that or standard rent. But if the municipal tax is paid as a percentage, it will always be on municipal value. Same way, brokerage किस पे रहेगा? Percentage on the actual sale consideration. Net sale consideration you got, index cost of acquisition you have taken, and capital gain. Now you have sold the house and you have purchased a house for 8 lakhs. So living. Then you have put the money in CGS in July, eligible. 1/11 after due date of filing the return, if you put the money in CGS, you will not get deduction. Now also next year मिलेगा क्या मैम? Next year भी नहीं मिलेगा. And REC bonds time limit is 6 months from the date of transfer. So first 5 lakhs is eligible, remaining is not. Now round off the income. Will you give basic exemption? Yes. On balance, what will be the tax? 20%. Minus the rebate because total income is less than 5 lakh. It's as good as I'm taking total income problem. Acha problem hai. Do this problem again. You know, my explanation will be there 24 hours. कोई web series देखी, कोई movie देखी, कोई गाना सुना तो उसके dialogues, उसके dresses, उसके locations, you know, all that goes on in your mind for the next 24 hours. Like that, Dipti ma'am's voice will be echoing in your ears for the next 24 hours. So make sure you complete this. We are late, so I'm closing now. What is left? Tomorrow, the class will start with revocation. Ma'am, exemption to diya, revoke ho gaya. So I think I have given that problem. 1 minute. Let me check the list with all of you, dear students. Yeah. 34 problem is a beautiful small problem for revocation. I will take. And then 35th is like already asked and same can be asked. Tax liability in different angles. So these two problems I'll take. Iske alava, 1 minute, dear students. I have these problem for capital gains. If you want to take, we can take. Exemption revocation, I'll explain tomorrow with problem. Ye see, like this one. Faith acquired residential house in 2008 did some improvement in 12, and he has sold the house for 75 lakhs. Stamp duty value is 80 lakhs. Ma'am, stamp duty value higher le lenge. No, you will take 75 lakhs because 75 lakhs cut 10%. 7,50,000 और यहाँ 5 लाख का ही फर्क है. Up to 10% difference, don't take this value. Just take 75 lakhs only. Clear or not? He acquired, फिर capital gain निकाल लो index करके, and he has sold the house and he has acquired another house for 25 lakhs. So will you take 50 for exemption? Yes. He has deposited 20 lakhs in the capital gain NHAI bonds in June 23. October 22, he has sold the house. November, December, January, February, March, April. जून में NHAI के bonds में डाले, 54 EC नहीं मिलेगा, note लिखना पड़ेगा. What would be the tax consequence? And in which assessment year, if the house property is acquired in January 23 is sold? Oh, you have sold the house and you have purchased 25 lakhs में नया घर. अब ये जनवरी का घर भी बेच दिए तो exemption revoke होगा ना? I'll teach you tomorrow. I'll do this kind of the problem. समझ में आ रहा है आपको? अभी एक और प्रॉब्लम देखो, मिस्टर इंडिया. Mr. India, Anil Kapoor, there was a movie, Mr. India. Huh? He had a residential house inherited by father in 99. So if the house is purchased in 99, we have to take fair value 5 lakh and 100 se index shuru hoga. In the year 2015, improvement bhi kiye. So you know how to take the index cost. And this house is sold for 50 lakhs. Expenses are 50,000. So 50 minus 50, 49, 50. And he has purchased residential house. कैपिटल गेन निकालो, घर बेच के घर खरीदे. मैम ये बड़ा इजी प्रॉब्लम है, ऐसे ही प्रॉब्लम आते हैं, फिर टेढ़े ताड़े हम करते हैं. दिस आई विल सॉल्व टुमारो विद ऑल ऑफ यू. सो आई थिंक आई हैव जस्टिफाइड द एग्जेम्पशंस टुडे, द स्टैम्प ड्यूटी 50C and slum sale. These are the 3 important topics we have done today. Tomorrow definitely minimum half an hour I'll take 2 quality good problems that if exemption is revoked. घर बेच के घर खरीदा, exemption ले लिया, अब ये घर तो 3 साल नहीं बेचना था ना, इसको भी बेच दिए. So how we will do that I will take, and then we will start with income from other sources, which will not be over tomorrow. There are some combined topics of liquidation and deemed dividend in capital gain and other source, that also. So tomorrow's half class and day after tomorrow's full class is dedicated to income from other source, then salary, and then so on. We are taking class on this Sunday also. Tomorrow being Visarjan, we have already missed a class, and I have full day marathon revision lectures at ICI Hyderabad chapter also. So that time also I'll be taking break, and I want to finish the portion on time by 15th October as promised. So we are taking classes on Sunday 11 to 1:30. आज 2:25 हो गए क्योंकि हमने बीच में ब्रेक हो गया था पावर कट के कारण. Okay, so shall we close for today? Any doubt is there? Any doubt is there? Watch this video again, solve the problem again. बहुत ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम करने से क्वालिटी करो. इट्स अ चैलेंज कि आज जैसे मैंने आपको लर्न कराया है 54, 54 EE, 54 GA, study material, pick up the problems, and at least 3 problems in writing you solve. It will not take more than 25 minutes to read and solve 3 problems. Promise? And tomorrow when I start my class, it's Saturday, so we might have pearls of wisdom from my students because they are having off. अभी ना ऑडिट का भी सीजन चल रहा है तो काफी लोग बिजी हैं. अगर फ्री होंगे तो जरूर ज्वाइन करेंगे, आपको गाइड करेंगे, नहीं तो हम तो हैं. बट आई वांट एज सून एज आई स्टार्ट द क्लास you comment below, ma'am, I have solved 3 problems of exemption right from the capital gain and I'm able to do it. Then it's worth teaching this way. बहुत घंटों मेहनत कर रहे हैं ना आप और हम, और सिर्फ इतना ही दिख रहा है आपको, इसके पीछे भी बहुत मेहनत है. और एक थर्ड PDF you will get for tomorrow income from other source के लिए by today evening 8 o'clock के पहले आ जाएगा टेलीग्राम में. वहां से डाउनलोड करो, प्रिंट ले लो, keep ready. We'll solve beautiful questions for income from other sources. especially for gift. Okay? Right. That's all for today. Thank you so much, all of you. Chat box is not very active today, but even if I close the video and then you comment, it's okay. Thank you so much. And I'm going to upload the first part if it is not there. Please wait by evening and you can watch that and then this. Bye, all of you. See you all tomorrow for exemption removed.